Welcome to Pure Mind Magic, the show to evolve your mind. Our mind is the most powerful thing we have, but no one teaches us how to use it. When we find out how, we're ready to create magic in life and in business. Learn real mindset secrets from brilliant minds around the world to change your mindset and income level forever. With every decision you make, you create your future. What is your next move? Now, welcome your host, international magician, speaker, and podcast performance consultant, Jennifer S. Royal.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in again to Pure Mind Magic and my new episode where I talk to you about what you can learn from working out in the gym for being more productive in your day. Before we start with my tips and what I learned or observed, I wanted to let you know about a great software that is really helping. And talking about productivity in this episode, it makes so much sense. So this software comes from a company that is called Diamond in the Rough Marketing. I think just the name is so beautiful because everyone loves diamonds, and when they are not ready, they look completely different. So a rough diamond has a lot of potential. We all know that. But that's just a name. And this company is responsible for software that is called Sharpspring, what is also a cool name, I think. And this software can help you to automate your workflow, drive more leads, and then, most important, convert those leads into sales. So again, the name is Sharpspring, and I will leave a link for you in the show notes so you can check that out. Let's talk about productivity. So everyone is talking about productivity, and it seems that every day there is more to do than the day before. And more people advise that we should not do multitasking, doing different things at the same time, because you lose so much concentration. And I found this is very true. Another concept is to batch things together, what I integrate in my daily work more and more, so that I bring all the tasks together that are similar, like recording, for example, and writing and doing other things, customer relationship management, and whatever is on the to-do list of the day. Another cool tip is, of course, when you plan your day the day before, meaning when one day ends, you make your list for the next day, because this takes a lot of pressure out of your head, that you can really focus and start with full energy in the morning and know exactly what you do. And what I observed now from the gym is that I think most of you are working out, and when you're not working out in the gym, there are, of course, many other ways, but we all find that when you get stronger physically, you get stronger mentally. And I just love this feeling when you know or sense that you are really getting stronger. So you can lift heavier things also in all day life. I think, especially as a woman, that is really a good feeling, gives you more confidence. So this just as a side note. But what I'm aiming at is when you go to the gym, and let's say you are male, you don't go there and doing squats with 250 pounds. You won't do that. When you first starting out, you might do it with about 50 pounds when you are in good shape. And then you'll work your way up because your body gets stronger and stronger, and you can increase the weight you are training with from week to week. And there are several systems, of course, and also courses that do with weightlifting what I do at the moment here, and I'm not advertising for them or do any affiliate, but this is called the system Hot Iron. So I'm sure you're familiar with it, depending on where you are in the world. And there's the same thing. So you can increase the weight from week to week and you notice all the progress you are doing, what is really cool. And so I thought about it's the same with the workload you are doing on a daily basis, especially when you are an entrepreneur, because you have to handle all those things. And when you are in the beginning, you have to invest more time than money, meaning you won't have the resource to engage other people helping you with it. So it's all about you. It's this one-man show, like a magician. Most of the magicians are doing one-man shows. So it's just a magician on stage. And you are the entrepreneur. You are the head of your company. So it's the same. It doesn't make sense and it's very overwhelming, like in a gym when you start with too much weight, because you feel frustrated when you are not able to lift all this weight. And in entrepreneurship or in business life as well, when you start with too much workload, you get frustrated because you will be never able to work through your to-do list for the day. And this is my observation here. See it as when you go to the gym or working out in any other way, whatever you're doing, do it step by step. So you will grow, you will have all this progress. And when you have these big tasks also in a day, don't plan too much. Plan smaller parts, and then your ability to be in the flow and work more will also increase as your muscles grow. It's the same. So go step by step. And with that, you have a good feeling. You stay motivated because you're always able to handle the workload you have for a day. And from time to time, you will be able to handle more and more and more. It's also like another muscle that is growing. And you keep the good feeling, because when you have all this frustration or you are just burning out, you don't win anything in the end. So keep that in mind. I think it's very clear what I'm meaning and what I'm talking here about. And I also advise to make some time to work out, because this also drives all the stress hormones out of your body. So you will be more productive after doing the workout, or when you're just going out and walk around a little bit. That helps as well, also for your brain to get your mind clear, because I know that from myself, a lot of things are very stressful, and when you have these deadlines, you just have to do it and have to deliver it, and sometimes it's really tough, so you can feel all this pressure. And when it comes up, I go working out or just go outside. So at the moment we have a lot of wind in Germany, and this helps as well for me. I have the feeling that things are moving. And the cool thing about wind is, what I always love most, is that it's this invisible force. And I, as a magician, just love this invisible forces, things you can't see, but things that are very, very powerful. So it's an interesting thing. And maybe this is also an element that gives you power. And when you are lucky and living near the ocean, you will probably almost always have this wind. So just take the power of it and go about your day. So those are my tips for the productivity. Go step by step, and also plan things out that help me a lot to get just more done. And of course, depending on where you are in your journey, you have always the option to invest into other people. So what I'm doing more and more, and of course, thanks to our modern time, it's really cool that you can work with people from all around the world, and you also have the opportunity to take the advantage of people living and working in other time zones, so that when I sleep, they continue my work. What is really cool. It's almost magical that it's working that way. And the other side, of course, is that you can always invest into software to have more systems in place and have more time free. What is your most valuable resource? So I bought a lot of software already this year and also last year, things that are helping me in the creative area. So there are really cool things out there, and I'm working with all those resources almost every day. I'm actually working with it every day. There are also cool free extensions for Chrome. So a lot of things that help to move on and grow the business. And I mentioned in the beginning that there is one software depending on what field you are working in, but we are all interested in making our workflow better. And also in almost any business, it's about getting leads to end up with great clients. So I was mentioning the software Sharpspring from Diamond in the Rough Marketing to help you with your workflow, also helping you to drive more leads and convert your leads into sales. So there is a link in the show notes that I mentioned. When you're interested in this particular software, check that out definitely. So I hope you got some good advice out of this episode. And when you like the show and the style, I'm happy when you subscribe to the show. It's completely for free and I keep it free for you, and doing my best to come up with regular episodes. Most of the time interviews, but sometimes, as today, just a quick motivation for you, some hot tips that you can take right away into your all-day life. Include them there and see what results you drive from them. So I wish you a very good week. Make the best out of it. Talk to you soon. Until then, create some magic.